Halo semuanya, di video kali ini Koko akan lanjutin lagi pembahasan Past Paper EJU tahun 2018 First Session Course kedua. Kalau di video sebelumnya, Koko udah sempat bahas pertanyaan pertama dan kedua dari session atau section pertama. Hari ini Koko akan lanjutin pertanyaan pertama untuk section yang kedua. Sebelum kita mulai pembahasannya, bagi yang belum subscribe channel YouTube Koko, silahkan di-subscribe terlebih dahulu supaya kalian bisa terus dapat update atau notification ketika Koko mengupload video pembahasan yang lainnya. Oke, kita langsung aja lihat soal yang akan kita bahas. Soal ini bilang, the parallel pipe in the right figure satisfy AB equals to 2, AD equals to 3, dan AE equals to 1. Jadi panjang dari AB adalah 2, sedangkan panjang dari AD adalah 3, dan yang terakhir panjang dari AE adalah 1. Kemudian sudut BAD 60, BAE 90, dan DAE is equal to 120 degree. Jadi kita tahu BAD di sini 60 degree. Kemudian BAE 90. BAE ada di sini, ini 90 degree. Yang terakhir DAE itu 120 degree. DAE ada di belakang sini, ini 120 degree. Kemudian dia bilang lagi, M is the midpoint of HGH. M itu adalah tengah-tengahnya GH. M itu midpoint. Jadi Koko bisa bilang HM must be equals to MG. Let us take points P and Q. Kita akan misalkan titik P dan Q on HBF. Berarti P itu ada di sisi BF. Seperti gambar. And then Q ada di HDH. Q ada di sisi DH. Such that 4 point APM Q, di mana 4 titik APM dan Q are on the same plane, terletak pada bidang yang sama. Tujuan dari pertanyaan ini adalah we are to find the point P and Q. Jadi kita pengen cari titik P dan Q which maximize the length of the line segment PQ. Jadi berapa titik P dan berapa titik Q supaya panjang garis PQ itu maksimum. Ini objektif dari soal kita. Nah, gimana cara kita mencari solusinya? Kita lihat dari apa yang dia udah minta. Jadi first of all, setting A equals to vector AB, and then B as vector AD, and C as vector AE. The inner products of these vectors are blah blah blah. So they ask to find the inner product of A dot B, B dot C, and C dot A. First of all, we have to know the formula to calculate the inner product between two vectors. So let's say I want to calculate A dot B. A dot B is equals to magnitude of A, magnitude of B times magnitude of B cos alpha. Alpha is the angle between A and B. Alpha is the angle between A and B. This is the formula to calculate the dot products. So by using this formula or this equation, we can calculate A dot B, B dot C, and C dot A. Since vector A is AB, we already know that the magnitude of A is 2. Magnitude means the length of AB. So magnitude of A is equals to 2. Magnitude of B is the length of the segment AD. AD is 3. And magnitude of C is equals to line segment AE. Length of the segment AE, which is 1. A dot B, we can calculate it by magnitude of A, which is 2, times magnitude of B, which is 3, times cos angle between AB and AD. Angle between AB and AD is 60 degree. AB and AD. The angle between those two vectors is 60 degree. So 2 times 3 times cos 60. 2 times 3 times half. If we cancel out 2 there, I got the answer is 3. So A dot B is equals to 3. Same thing with B dot C and C dot A. B dot C is equals to magnitude of B, which is 3, times magnitude of C, which is 1, times cos angle between AD and AE. Angle between B and C, which is AD and AE. What is the angle between AD and AE? Angle between AD and AE is 120 degree. So 3 times 1 times cos 120 degree. 3 times 1 times cos 120 is negative half. So the final answer is negative 3 over 2. B is 3 and C is 2. And then for the last part of this question, we want to find the dot product between C and A, which means magnitude of C times magnitude of A, 1 times 2 times cos between C and A. So we need to find the angle between AE and AB. Angle between AE and AB is 90 degree. 1 times 2 times cosine 90 degree. As we know, cos 90 degree is 0. So 2 times 0, it becomes 0. This is the answer of the first questions. And then let's move to the second questions. They say let S and T satisfy. S is between 0 until 1 and T is between 0 until 1 inclusively. And set BP to PF is S to 1 minus S. BP to PF is S to 1 minus S. So BP here is S and PF is 1 minus S. This is the ratio between BP and PF. From this ratio or from this illustration, I can say that BP is equals to S times BF. Because BP is S, PF is 1 minus S. So BF is 1 unit and BP is S unit. So BP is equals to S times BF. This is what I get from the ratio given by the questions. By this ratio. And then dQ to QH is T to 1 minus T. Same thing with the earlier ratio. From this ratio, I can assume or I can conclude that dQ is equals to T times dH. Because dQ is T and QH is 1 minus T. So dH is 1 unit, then dQ is T times dH. Okay, let's continue it. Since the 4 points AP, MQ are on the same plane, there exist two real number alpha and beta such that blah blah blah. Since A, P, M, Q are on the same plane, there exist two real number alpha and beta such that AM is equals to blah blah blah. If I start from this equation, AM equals to alpha AP plus beta AQ, from this diagram, I know that AM is equals to AD plus DH plus HM. So I can substitute AM into AD plus DH, AD plus DH plus HM. This must be equal to alpha times AP, alpha times AP. AP is equals to AB plus BP. AB plus BP plus beta times AQ. Once again from the diagram, AQ is equals to AD plus DQ. AD plus DQ. Oops. AD plus DQ. And then we already know that BP is BP is S times BF. So I will change BP in terms of BF, and DQ is T times DH. DQ is T times DH. So AD plus DH plus HM. What is HM? HM is equals to half HG. HM is equals to half of HG because M is the midpoint of HG. HM equals to half HG equals to alpha AB plus BP. BP is SBF plus beta AD. AD is just AD plus DQ. DQ is TDH plus TDH. The idea is I want to change each vector here into vector A, B, and C. So I need to express each of these vectors into A, B, and C. AD is equals to B, so I can change AD into B plus DH. What is DH? Let's see from the diagram again. Vector DH is equals to vector AE. Vector AE is C. So DH is C plus half. What is HG? HG is the same as AB. And AB is vector A. So HG, we can replace it by using vector A. Plus half A equals to alpha times AB. AB is A. Plus S times BF. What is BF? BF is the same as AE. So BF is equals to C. plus beta AD, AD is B, right? Plus B plus T DH. DH is the same as AE. So DH is vector C. TC. Once we get all the term in vector A, B, and C, we can simplify it. So I can write it as half A plus B plus C is equals to alpha A. This is the only vector A on the right hand side. Alpha A plus, focus on the vector B. This is the only vector B on the right hand side. So plus beta B plus, and then see the vector C on the right hand side. Alpha SC plus beta TC. If we vectorize the vector C, I will get alpha S plus beta TC. After we got this, we can comparing the coefficient from the left hand side to the right hand side. If you see, the coefficient of vector A is half on the left and alpha on the right. So the conclusion is alpha is equals to half. And then the coefficient of vector B on the left is 1, on the right is beta. The conclusion is beta is equals to 1. And then the last one is the coefficient of vector C. The coefficient of vector C from the left is 1, from the right is alpha S plus beta T. So 1 equals to alpha S plus beta T. Since we already know the value of alpha and the value of beta, just substitute it into this equation. I will get 1 equals to half S plus T. Then S, this is what the question wants to ask. And then S is equals to 2 bracket 1 minus T. This is the answer for the letter E and F. Letter E is 2 and letter F is 1. So S equals to 2 in the bracket 1 minus T. Okay, let's move to the next question. Then, magnitude PQ may be expressed in terms of T as blah blah blah. They want to find the magnitude of PQ. Magnitude of PQ. The first thing that we have to know is what is vector PQ. What is PQ? If we see from this diagram, PQ is equals to PB plus BA plus AD plus DQ. That is PQ. Of course, you can choose another path, and I'm pretty sure that the answer will be the same. But I will use PQ, vector PQ is equals to PB plus BA plus AD, and then we add it with DQ. What is PB? PB is negative BP. Be careful because vector has direction. So PB is not equal to BP because it is in opposite direction. Since it is in opposite direction, then PB is equals to negative BP, which is negative SBF. Negative SBF plus, what is BA? Of course, BA is negative AB. Since AB is A, then BA is negative A. Plus AD. What is AD? AD is vector B. Plus DQ. DQ is T times DH. T DH. Same thing with the earlier questions. We need to express PQ in terms of A, B, C. So BF is equals to AE, which is C. So I got negative SC, negative A plus B plus T times DH. What is DH? DH is equals to AE. AE is vector C. This is vector PQ. Since the questions want us to express magnitude PQ in terms of T, so we need to substitute S here into our PQ. Because we don't want our PQ still including S. So I will substitute S equals to 2 bracket 1 minus T into our PQ. Negative S, S is 2, 1 minus TC minus A plus B plus TC. Simplify these expressions first. We need to simplify these expressions first. Negative 2C plus negative 2 times negative T, 2T, 2T times C plus 2TC plus TC here. So plus 3TC minus A plus B. This is vector PQ. And then after we got vector PQ, how to find the magnitude of PQ? How to find the magnitude of PQ? Magnitude of PQ is equals to, I will start from the dot products. If I have A dot A dot A is equals to magnitude A times magnitude A cos angle between A and A. Since A and A is the same vector, so angle between A and A is 0. Cos 0. I got A dot A equals to magnitude of A cosine 0. Cosine 0 is 1, right? Times 1. From this expression, we know that A dot A is equals to magnitude A square. By using this idea, and then we applied it to find the magnitude of PQ, we can write that PQ dot PQ is equals to magnitude of PQ square. So we have to find PQ dot PQ. What is PQ? This is our PQ. So if I continue the working, magnitude of PQ squared is equals to this dot this. PQ, I think I will factorize C here. Negative A plus B plus 3T minus 2C. This is PQ in its simplest form. So PQ, negative A plus B plus 3T minus 2C dot the same thing. Since I want to dot it with the same vector, to simplify the writing, I can use square here. But remember, square here mean dot products. Square means dot products. If we squaring this expression, we will get negative A dot negative A, negative A dot negative A. Sorry, negative A dot negative A. Cancel out the negative. We got A dot A. What is A dot A? A dot A is magnitude A square. What is magnitude of A? Magnitude of A is 2. 2 squared is 4. This is from negative A dot negative A. And then B square. That means B dot B. B dot B is equals to magnitude B square. Magnitude B is 3. 3 square is 9. And then the last one is 3T minus 2C dot 3T minus 2C. I got 3T minus 2 square. Don't forget C dot C. C dot C is magnitude C square, which is 1 times 1. We are not done here because don't forget to squaring A plus B plus C, don't forget 2AB and then 2BC and then 2AC. So don't forget the middle term. Plus 2 times negative A, 2 negative A dot B. 2 negative A dot B. What is A dot B? We already find A dot B is equals to 3. So A dot B is 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So this is negative 6 from 2AB, yeah? And then 2BC, 2B dot 3T minus 2C. B dot C is negative 3 over 2. 2 times negative 3 over 2 times 3T minus 2. Cancel out the 2. We got negative 3, open bracket, 3T minus 2. And then the last one is, we already find 2AB, which is negative 6. 2BC, which is this. The last one is 2AC. 2 negative A dot 3T minus 2C. But since A dot C is equal to 0, then this expression will be 0. So our last term is 0. Okay, by simplifying this equation, we will get magnitude of PQ squared. So our work now is simplify these expressions. If I simplify it, I will get 4 plus 9, 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. Plus, let's expand this expression. 9t squared minus 12t plus 4. And then expand this expression, negative 9t plus 6. If we arrange the quadratic equations here, I will get 9t squared, negative 12, negative 9, negative 21t, 7 plus 4 plus 6, plus 17. This is magnitude PQ square. So if we want to find only the magnitude of PQ, just square root it. So magnitude of PQ is square root 9t squared minus 21t plus 17. Oh, they asked the magnitude PQ squared, so we do not need to squaring both sides. Square root both sides. So the answer is 9, negative 21, and 17. 9t squared, negative 21t plus 17. That is the magnitude of PQ squared. Okay, the last question on this number. They say hence the length of PQ is maximized when L. What is L? L is the conditions among 0 until 5. So they ask if we want to maximize the segment PQ, what is the value of S and what is the value of T? Since we want to find the maximum value of PQ, it very makes sense if I try to find the first derivative of PQ. And then the first derivative is equal to 0. That is the condition for the maximum or minimum value. Since we already know that magnitude PQ square is equals to 9t squared minus 21t plus 17. And then let we assume that magnitude of PQ is, let's say, y. 21t plus 17. And then we will differentiate it. Differentiate with respect to t, because our variable is in terms of t. Derivative of y squared is 2y dy dt is equals to derivative of 9t squared is 18t. Derivative of negative 21t is negative 21. Derivative of 17, of course, is equal to 0. To find the maximum value or the minimum value, the first derivative must be equal to 0. So the dy dt must be equal to 0. So I got 0 equals to 18t minus 21. Then t equals to 21 over 18. Simplify it by dividing with 3. I got t is equals to 7 over 6. But there is no value of t, which is 7 over 6, in the option. Because value of t itself is between 0 until 1. My value of t is 7/6, which is more than 1, which is outside the range of t. So I think from this differentiation, we cannot find the value of t, which make the PQ is maximized. So I think for these questions, we have to find the smallest value of t. What is the smallest value of t? From the option, the smallest value of t is 1/2. Why I want to find the smallest value of t, not the largest value of t? The largest value of t is 1. Why I choose the smallest value of t? It is because this is the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. If I draw it, I assume something like this. The stationary value is equals to 7/6. This is t. T equals to 7/6. It is here. So t equals to 7/6 is the smallest, not the largest. When t 7/6, I got the smallest value of PQ. Smallest value of PQ. And then to find the largest value of PQ, we need to find t, which is smallest. As the t, this is t-axis, yeah? As the t becomes smaller, the value becomes larger. As t becomes smaller, t becomes larger. So I need to find the smallest value of t to make the PQ become maximum. So my option is either t equals to half, s equals to 0, or t equals to half, s equals to 1. Which one is correct? Just check it from this expression. Since s equals to 2, 1 minus t, if we substitute t by half, I will get s equals to 1. So I think the correct answer is 4. This is the answer for letter L. Okay, that's it. This is the explanation for these questions. Pembahasan Koko selesai sampai di sini. Koko harap pembahasan ini bisa dimengerti oleh kalian semua. Thank you semuanya yang udah nonton video ini. Koko akan lanjutin pembahasan nomor-nomor selanjutnya di video Koko yang berikutnya. Sekali lagi thank you semuanya. Kita ketemu lagi di video berikutnya.